accused of killing a New York City police officer faced a judge and hundreds of New York's finest inside a Queens courtroom today. Demetrius Blackwell is charged with the murder of NYPD officer Brian Moore. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez was in the courtroom.
They came from all boroughs, filing into the Queens Criminal Courts building. A sea of NYPD blue packing a courtroom for the arraignment of accused cop killer Demetrius Blackwell.
We'll fill this courtroom to send two messages: that you cannot raise a hand to a New York City police officer. If you do, we will not forget. And the second message to this family: we will not forget you.
35-year-old Blackwell is charged with gunning down 25-year-old police officer Brian Moore and attempting to kill Moore's partner, Officer Eric Jansen, in May as they sat in their unmarked squad car in Queens Village. Moore's parents were in the courtroom today as Blackwell pleaded not guilty. Blackwell's brother and uncle were present to support him. They claim he suffers from mental disease and isn't capable of murder.
There is no proof. I mean, they don't have anything to pinpoint that he did this.
I know that he has epilepsy and he's had brain surgery.
Just because I'm pursuing mental disease or defect doesn't mean I'm not also looking at making sure they have the right guy, making sure they can prove the elements of the crime. Everything's on the table at this point.
Blackwell, who is charged with multiple counts of murder, could face life in prison. Queens District Attorney Richard Brown says Blackwell should never be a free man again.
The defendant's alleged conduct and his total disregard of law and authority clearly demonstrates that he's a serious threat to society.
Blackwell's attorney says his client is bipolar and was on medication at the time of the murder. He's scheduled to be back in court in September. Outside Queens Criminal Court in Kew Gardens, Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
Blackwell also faces weapons, drug, and larceny charges.